Hey everyone, welcome to Oklahoma Postcard. My name's Abby. I really hope that you guys have been having a great week and a great little bit of time since the last time you saw me. Being a light to other people, being a light to yourselves. I've had the last couple of good days, so that has been really nice. But yeah, except for the $40 ticket I just got tonight. Apparently parking rules are enforced 24 hours a day on Oklahoma's campus. So yeah, but today I just wanted to talk about something that I feel like could help different people. I wasn't sure if I was ready to make this video for different reasons, just where I'm at with my faith and not really in a place to lead necessarily, but I think that it could help people, so I just wanted to make it. As a lot of you already know, I am gay, and I am a Christian, and a lot of people don't think that really goes hand in hand. To me, I think it goes just about as much hand in hand as anything else does. Maybe I'll give you a little background. I haven't always been a Christian. I kind of came into my faith about 5 years ago, and so I already knew that I was gay, obviously, at that time. So I think I had the advantage of getting to build my faith around the fact that I knew who I was, and now I get to know who I'm from and who I am. And what I mean by that is I get to know that I come from a God of love and I come from a God of acceptance, and I know that it's not a mistake, and I know that you can be a perfectly good Christian and be gay. And I think that a lot of people struggle with this because of how they're brought up. I was very fortunate to be brought up in a very open household where coming out was okay, and I am so thankful that I have that. I haven't actually ever run into anyone that has openly been against me being out and being gay, and I know that might be rare for a lot of people, and that's why a lot of people are scared. But yeah, I think that it just comes down to you making your own relationship with your God, and I want this to be relatable to anybody in any situation, so if that means a God of another religion, that's fine. I'm just kind of going off of Christianity with me. I think you need to build your own relationship and not necessarily buy into what everyone else is saying, and understand that Jesus teaches about love and not judging and acceptance. And I know that it does say that homosexuality is a sin in the Bible. I do know that. It also says a lot of other things that are sins that may be considered a little outdated by now, so I think the things that last forever in the Bible are just love and acceptance, and that's what I really think Jesus taught. And I know that it can be scary. I can't even really come from a place where I can really feel the fear and the anxiety that a lot of people have because I have such a supportive community around me. I've never been scared of my family. I still get nervous coming out to people, and that's not fair, but I don't really question whether or not I should be scared of God. I think that I need to be a good Christian. I need to be a better Christian, but I don't think that I'm a bad Christian because of my sexuality. And I hope that other people can start seeing that, people that struggle with it a little bit more, that grew up in the church, that parents are having a hard time with it. And I've learned that parents that maybe are against it, against their kids being gay, I don't think they're bad parents. I think that they're trying really hard to protect their children and to make sure that they are going to be okay, and they want what's best for them. And that is completely what a parent's supposed to do. I just think that this video could maybe help people that are struggling with their sexuality or parents of those people, because it should not have to be a choice. You should not have to choose between who you love, and your God, because love and God should go hand in hand. Like, nothing should separate it. And that kind of brings me to my next little thing. I just wanted to pull a few Bible verses just because a lot of Christians believe that the word of the Bible is the truth. And so I want to bring like 5 Bible verses that you can just have in your back pocket to know that everything's going to be okay, and it's a little bit tough, but it'll be fine. So the first one is, let's see, I marked them because I'm really proactive. Okay, so first is, let's see, first Genesis 27. So God created human beings in his own image. So God didn't make a mistake. He created every single dust particle on this earth, every single person, every single animal, every single thing, every imperfection you think you have is a perfection made by God. And if you sit back and think about that, that is incredible. That every single piece of you is planned. If God hated something, or if he didn't want something in you, he wouldn't have made it. He creates your ability to love and ability to inspire others and to be a light, and he creates you to be able to love. And whether that means you're gonna love a boy or a girl or whatever, that I don't think is quite as important as his teachings. And yeah, I would never want anyone to think that God looked over them whenever he was making them or anything, because he created you perfectly and exactly how he wanted. He didn't mess up. He wants you exactly how you are. Whether that is gay, straight, bisexual, anything. And I know I'm probably leaving out a whole bunch of things, but it's kind of a broad idea for a big spectrum. So I'm going to go on to number 2. Let's see. This is Matthew 11:28 through 30. Jesus said, "Come to me, all of you are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you. Let me teach you, because I am humble and gentle at heart, and you will find rest in your souls. For my yoke is easy to bear, and the burdens I give you is light." So I think that for me, that just means he's there. He is there ready to take care of you, and he will take care of you through all of it. And he wants your burdens. He wants your anxieties. He wants your fears in this situation, and he will take care of you. It says right here, he is humble and gentle at heart. He is not damning. He wants to take care of you. He's a God of love. He is a God of love and protection. He doesn't want to isolate you. He doesn't want you to choose. He wants you to come to him. He wants you to love, and he wants you to come to him. All right, so that is the second one. Third one, let's see, this is 2 Corinthians 6 through 7. We prove ourselves by our purity, our understanding, our patience, our kindness, by the Holy Spirit within us, and by our sincere love. We faithfully preach the truth. God's power is working in us. So I think that can be looked at in a whole bunch of different ways. You have to love each other. You have to put your heart out there, and you have to accept people, and you gotta love like God loved. And that doesn't mean judging people, and that doesn't mean assuming the worst in people, and that doesn't mean labeling people. And I think that means, this verse means, we are looked at by our actions and by how we treat people and by the kinds of Christians we are. And so I think that if you just try to be a light and you try to really work on being a good person, everything else falls into place. And later on in this exact same page, 2 Corinthians 6, 8 through 10, we are honest, but they call us impostors. We are ignored even though we are well known. We live close to death, but we are still alive. We have been beaten, and we have not been killed. Our hearts ache, but we always have joy. We are poor, but we give spiritual riches to others. We own nothing, and yet we have everything. I know from my own experience, even being supported, that it's hard. It's hard being gay sometimes. And I know that I have it better than, I would say, the majority of the LGBT community, and especially the Christian LGBT community. And I just think that we will be prosecuted, but know who's on your side. Know that you have an angel army behind you. You have God on your side. You have people on your side. Don't underestimate people. I think I had a problem with that. I assume that people are going to have a problem with me being gay, but people will surprise you. Every single time people will surprise you. And if you feel like you're around people that aren't going to love you for who you are, find new people. And I know that that's very hard, especially when it's your family, but you will find people that accept you, and nothing feels better than to be accepted and to be open about who you are and to feel good about it and have people be happy for you. And they're not hard to find. They're everywhere. People are filled with love, and they're ready to accept you, and they're ready to take care of you. So I know that you're being persecuted right now, and you're being looked over, and you feel like you're being taken down and not taken care of, but you're taken care of. There are people around you. You're going to get built up. You have a God behind you that is going to build you up. So just hold out. Just hold out. And the last verse is Isaiah 9:1. Nevertheless, the time of darkness and despair will not go on forever. It will not go on forever. So just hold out and try to be a good person and build up your faith. Talk to God. Ask Him questions. Just keep your faith and keep yourself, because you do not have to choose. I know that it's hard for a lot of people, and it's hard for me. It's not as hard for me as it is for a whole bunch of other people, but I do have a story for this, and it's a story that I think a lot of people can relate to. So just try to really explore your own faith and build in it, because God wants you there. He wants you right next to His side, and He wants you to be you, because He made you exactly as you are. So that is all I have really for today. If y'all have any questions for me or anything, you can comment down below. You can subscribe to my channel for more videos to come every Monday. But most of all, if you think this video could really help somebody else, or whether it be the person going through it or their family, or you think that it could help someone, please feel free to show them this video, and or even just spread the message to them, because I think it could really help people. So keep being lights, y'all. I love you so much, and I will see you next Monday. Bye!